Hey, we want to welcome on Coach Mike McCarthy. It is R on R in the morning here on 94.1 FM and AM 1250, and it's time. We'd like to welcome on head coach of your Dallas Cowboys, Mike McCarthy. Morning, Coach. How you doing this evening?
I'm doing well. Good morning, Rob and Rudy.
Good morning. Everything's better when you win, right? Everybody can coach. Everybody can play. Everything's winning cures all, right?
Definitely. I mean, that's what this game's all about, winning. So, I mean, this is the way it's supposed to be. It was, with the long week, it was great to wake up and take your kids to school on Monday and everything. Yeah,
everybody's waving at you, coach, in the line like, hey.
Yeah, no doubt. The music, you get to play the music a little louder. And
you go to the drop-off line in a convertible.
Oh yeah, it was all. Yeah, the windows were down.
Hey, Coach, what day is it? What day is it in your world? Is it Friday or is it Thursday?
It's Thursday. Today,
it's Thursday.
We're on a Thursday schedule today.
So today is second padded practice.
Padded practice, yes. This is our workload Thursday. This is our heaviest day of the week.
In your experience, Coach, you've been doing this a while. What is it like winning those games that everybody and their mama's telling you you're gonna lose?
Well, I think the first part is don't listen to it. I mean, I didn't realize we weren't supposed to win that game. So, but I just think
you got this down.
You got to remember. No, I mean that's not the way we go about it. I mean,
right.
you can see the energy all week, and we were excited about the challenge. Obviously recognize the success Cincinnati had last year, but we have the same goals, aspirations, and same process. So I mean, we've had some adversity to deal with the first couple of weeks, and this will pay dividends for us moving forward. But at the end of the day, it's about winning, and we have every intention to win every game we line up in, and that's not what do you call it, coach speak or anything.
Right. I know
other nonsense. That's the real deal. I mean, that's the way we go about it, and that's our commitment to one another.
Coach Mike McCarthy joining ESPN in San Antonio every week, Friday morning, brought to you by AA Best Bail Bonds. Coach, when we watch Cooper Rush come out there and perform so well in that opening couple of drives, 2 touchdowns, smooth flow and all that, and you start looking at the play progressions and all of that. And we asked you last week about, scripting plays and all that, and that's been a bit of conversation. But when you see Cooper Rush play well, he looks more like Dak. I know that's by design, but when you see it in action, how do you get there? Do you bring the playbook to him, or does the playbook, you know what I mean? As that plan B seemed to be in place, and it was remarkable when things were effective, how easily it compared to when Dak was in.
Yeah, Rob, I think you bring up a very good point in the first of your 4 questions there.
I only got 15 minutes, Coach.
Yeah. Well, I'm trying to keep track of it. I mean, but no, the first part clearly, I think, it's really a reflection of a healthy quarterback room when the 2 plays to the 1 and the 3 plays to the 2, and there is symmetry throughout that, because that's really what you want. And obviously you're always bringing in as talented as possible players at every position. It's no different at the quarterback position, but I mean, there is an identity to how the quarterback has to play, and because you build your system in your menu of plays for the whole season accordingly. So that's an excellent observation on your part. Because when you do have that, then when you do have changes like we're having going from Dak to Cooper, the game planning process stays the same. So that's a benefit of having a healthy quarterback room.
Coach, you obviously know who you work with in Jerry Jones, and I just want to know from your seat and from what your job is, how you felt about him saying, hey, he would love for Cooper Rush to play so well that there has to be a decision made on whether Cooper should keep the gig or you should bring Dak back. Now, I don't know how you feel about that. That's a little bit different. That'd be a tough decision for you. Where do you come out when Jerry says something like that?
Well, I mean, I think when you look at the whole scope of the conversation, and I think that's probably the most important part of answering this question, because really from my seat, and this is just through experience, I'm all about winning. So when it has to do with winning, then it's part of our operation, our messaging, and in our outlook. And I think clearly Jerry's initial comment was about winning. I mean, it's about winning with Cooper Rush and so forth. And then where the conversation went after that, I mean, it's that's not really, I don't really follow that, that line of conversation because I don't see it the way it's being presented, or I won't say manipulated, but presented. So, Dak is our quarterback. Everybody knows that. Everybody
Agree.
is excited for him, to come back, and but most importantly, it's what's in front of us, and that's to beat the Giants, and Cooper Rush is going to be a big part of that.
Mike McCarthy here on San Antonio Sports Star.
Coach, man, we are in San Antonio. We're hurt. We're hurt, Coach. You heard us. We got a vote.
You didn't realize what you did to the city this week, Coach.
Y'all cut Dennis Houston. Y'all cut Dennis Houston, man. He's from he played high school ball here, and I know it's just business. I'm just messing with you. But any chance if he clears waivers, he makes it back to the practice squad?
Yes, he's back.
He's already back. Okay,
they brought him back in.
Okay, good. Okay, so we're good.
Yeah, no, absolutely. No, we have plans for Dennis. Dennis is
my apologies. I missed that.
Oh, no problem. He's exactly what you're looking for. I love young guys that come in and establish yourself. I mean, he was in a starting role week 1 and week 2. So we're going to have some challenges. You see the size of our roster and what our practice squad looks like. So we got to move some things around, and these are healthy challenges to have. I mean, just to get get your 53 right and get the right 48 up to beat the Giants. So when you have the flexibility that we have right now, we got some tough decisions to make. Dennis, like I told him, I says, this is not a reflection of anything you've done wrong. It's more about having a lot of players that have done right.
Yeah,
and that's the reality of his personal situation. But I was just so happy to get him back.
To do it in season, that had to have been a very difficult conversation to begin, because you feel like you crossed the finish line once you get past the last preseason game. Yeah, Coach, where are we in the process for the two most talked about injured guys or guys coming onto the roster? With Gallup, how important is today's workout, or is it still going to be today and tomorrow as we get ready for Monday? And also, as I'm apt to ask a lot of questions, Peters as well. Where is he in the process of getting back and being ready to play?
Yeah, definitely. I think we talked about this a little bit last week. I know I talked about it earlier in the week. It's really trying to give these guys a full slate of work this week. This is a big day for both of them. This is the padded work, so this will be the highest indicator of how close are they to to be ready to play. So, I like to see them guys, take as much as possible today, more than they have in the last couple of weeks. I think Michael had about 16, 18 reps yesterday, and Jason had team reps yesterday, with the first group and so forth. So we're working towards that, and this will be a big day. And we got today, and then we got Sunday's practice will be another kind of the final dress rehearsal practice. So I just want to see those guys go through the whole slate before we declare them ready, and just give them the confidence of going through a full preparation week.
So it's you saying to them you can play. It's not them telling you they're ready to play.
Well, it's all, to me, it's really all one. It's all one big conversation.
Right.
I mean, there's the position coach, what he thinks, and we're obviously in the same meetings, watching the same tape, and at practice watching that's what I do during individual drills. I watch players during individual drills, and just to see where they're at, watch their movement, and see if there's any hiccups and what they're doing from a technique and fundamental standpoint, and then in the competitive periods, which is the most important part. And let's be honest, this will be Michael's second padded practice since he's come back. I think this will be Jason's third padded practice. So I think this is a normal progression that we're trying to put these guys on for return to play, and it's a long year. Hey, trust me, everybody's excited to see them get out there, but we just got to make sure they're ready.
Coach, I've learned over the years not to just look at just stats. What do y'all see on tape, and what are y'all getting from DeMarcus Lawrence? Are y'all happy with where he is? Because we talk so much about Micah and Diggs and the big name guys.
Dorrance played
well as well. Do you all like what you're getting from DeMarcus Lawrence this far?
Oh, absolutely. I think when you watch D-Law play, he's excelling at the hard stuff, and what I'm referring to his run game production has been extremely high. I thought he played it very well against Cincinnati. I think really what you're seeing with our defensive front, our young guys have have taken a huge step, and we have more options in the pass rush part of it. So it's not that maybe as much as D Law not having the stats, but it's really a compliment of the other guys maybe getting there first. It's not that he's not getting there. It's just that because we had a lot of pressure on the quarterback this past week, and we're going to have to stop the run Monday night and get in that position because Daniel Jones is going to I think he has 11 scrambles already in 2 games. So we're playing another elusive quarterback, so that's going to be a big part of it. But yeah, I feel really good about what D Law's done so far.
Coach, 3 straight primetime wins. What do y'all? Why? I mean, obviously you get up for big games, but are you doing anything different? Is there anything you can bottle and keep?
What, primetime games?
Yeah, you won 3 straight, and you won them. I mean, there's something about getting up for a big game, obviously. But what do you feel like you're doing anything different?
Oh man, it's Dallas Cowboys. We're primetime every
week. Well, that's what I'm saying. But
every week.
There's the regular primetime, then there's the super primetime. We were laughing earlier
really?
how you
I
guys
didn't realize we broke that down.
Dude, did you see what you did to the CBS ratings? You guys gave Sunday 3:00 ratings like CBS hadn't seen since 2019. So yeah, there's regular primetime, then there's super, and you hit the super, and you're killing it 3 straight games.
All right, well, let's keep it rolling. Okay, super prime time. Here we come.
That's the new thing. We're taking that with us. You want to talk about super prime time is when you have Coach Mike McCarthy right here on San Antonio Sports Star. You get him every week. Hey, Coach, thanks for stopping by again. Enjoy those tacos. Rudy didn't want us to send them to you this week. He was upset with you.
That's not true, Coach.
But we sent them up there anyway. A little bit of taste of San Antonio. Enjoy your day,
good,
man.
Rudy J. It's all good.
Enjoy your day, Coach. Bid you good health. We'll talk to you next week. He is head coach.
Have a great week.